All right, rebooted the PlayStation. Hopefully it's a bit more stable now for just browsing Twitter. So, where's the, notes here? It says how to participate. Patch notes. Okay, I have to scroll down. Or, here we go. New hero, Ana support. After being out of the fight for several years on Overwatch's founding members is returning, introducing Ana, the battle-scarred veteran who supports her teammates from a long distance using a unique, highly specialized collection of weapons. Primary weapon is the biotic rifle, fires long-range darts that can health over time, blah, blah, blah. We read this. Close quarters clash for a biotic grenade. Healing teammates. That makes it seem as though that grenade has a limited range, since it says close quarters.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's a limited range like McCree's flashbang, which just explodes at a certain distance.
Yeah. Maybe.
Simultaneously healing teammates and injuring foes caught in the small effect of the area of effect. So it could hit multiple people for 100 health boost all at once.
That would be amazing.
That is...
For, payloads.
But it also requires you, I think, I'm guessing, it's smaller than Soldier Circle, but it's also going to require you to be in the battle, I think. That's what I'm gathering here, is that it has a limited range. Like, it can't be just fucking lobbed, like, say, Widowmaker's grenade, or whatever you want to call it. Affected allies will receive temporary increased all incoming healing. Well, I want to know how long that is. What's temporary? While affected enemies can't be healed for a few moments. What is a moment to you, Blizzard? If the battle gets out of hand, her sidearm can fire a sleep dart, knocking her adversaries unconscious. That's going to be pretty effective, I think, for Bastion, who is usually in a corner where he's not taking damage, even.
Yeah.
It'll also be effective against, depending on how easy it is to shoot that sidearm from a distance, could potentially also be really good to take out Torbjorn, so that you can take him out so he can't heal his turret, take out the turret, or have hopefully a friend. Well, her shots can do up to 80 damage, so I guess 2 shots from her gun should be able to get rid of the turret, and then take him out once the turret's gone.
If it's level 1.
Ana's ultimate ability, Nano Boost. Okay, that's her ultimate, is the Nano Boost, so she won't be doing that too often.
Someone said the Wikipedia has the information you're looking for.
Which, you mean the, what?
The Overwatch wiki?
The unofficial wiki? Alright, now I'm going to look at some general updates here. If a match goes in overtime for more than 20 seconds, the fuse will now start to burn down more quickly. Oh, so overtimes will
be faster?
Get a little bit quicker the longer they last. For more than 20 seconds.
Players now respawn more slowly during overtime.
Increase spawn time by 2 seconds.
Whoa, so
to encourage
really
people to stop just throwing their bodies at the point. You actually have to make sure you survive when you get there, because it's more punishing to respawn. That's going to be interesting, because I have seen some overtimes. I don't know, but I love overtimes that keep going.
Yeah, me too.
They're the best part of the game.
Yeah.
I want it to go forever.
I think that's pretty exciting.
It's so intense. Competitive play matches can now have one of each hero per team.
Only have...
Whoa! Awesome!
Holy shit.
That is fucking cool! Awesome! I'm so happy they did that.
That's what you were asking for.
Because, look, that is so huge.
Yeah.
That is massive.
That's the biggest thing.
Because, okay, so to me it's a legitimate strat. Like, I've always said that, they pick 6 Torbjorns, you can counter with 6 of another.
Yeah.
You know, it can be countered. But what I've also always said is, it sucks to be forced to choose a character because of the other team. Overwatch is about a toolkit. It's like, you see what they got, you're like, okay, based on that composition, I think this character fits in best. Mm-hmm. But it sucks when you look at there and like, oh, based on that composition, I have to play this character. And that doesn't go with the point of Overwatch. You're supposed to be able to choose from an assortment to deal with them. But when they go 6 of one type, you only have a choice of 2 different characters as hard counters to 6 of one character. And that's terrible. Mm-hmm. In addition to the fact that if you're playing public matches, how are you going to convince your team to respond to a 6-person, 1-character team to counter them properly?
Yeah.
It's just not going to happen, and it usually means you're going to lose because your team is unwilling to counter 6 Torbjorns with 6 What are you playing at?
Just the fact that, like, there are so many teams that I went up against that had, like, 2 Lucios, 2 Tracers,
2 Lucios,
two Torbjorns.
Yeah,
2
Lucios
Bastions.
is an interesting strategy, though. I actually kind of liked it because you got one on the speed boost, one on the healing.
Yeah.
But I think this is a good thing. It's going to make some people mad that somebody picks their character that they want to play and they're not playing it right or something. Like, you need...
Oh, yeah.
I need this character right now to counter that.
You have to communicate then, right?
Yeah, like, what if you're up against, like, a Torbjorn who's got his, like, thing set up on Hollywood on that little elevator, and it's the easiest thing to get rid of, as long as you're a Widowmaker. But what if somebody on your team's a Widowmaker and they're sitting back at spawn trying to ping people off and not get killed? Like, I don't want to get anywhere near that gate. It's dangerous out there. I'm going to sit back here. It's like, dude, I need your character right now. Stop being Widowmaker. I need your fucking character right now. So there will be times where it's frustrating, but I think in general, that's a positive thing. That is very big. That's huge. Miscellaneous added Anna as an AI controlled hero. Okay, timing and Zenyatta.
Hey, it's an AI controlled, so we could actually go in and check it out, or is
not
that on
console?
PC?
It just means on the patch for the beta patch.
Okay.
I wonder how long till this gets out of beta. What's the typical ETA when things go into beta then come out? I'm trying to remember when the last time they had a beta tested. It felt like it was quick. It was like only a week of like final testing and then it went out. Timing on Zenyatta's rapid Discord achievement is more lenient. I don't.
Timing on it.
Oh, he has an achievement called Rapid Discord, and they made the achievement easier to get.
Okay.
Targeted teammates now respond by saying "I'm with you" when players use the group up communication.
Oh. Wait.
So
targeted teammates now respond by saying "I'm with you."
What's a targeted teammate?
Yeah. What if I'm not with them?
I don't get it. Wait, you can target a person and then say group up to them specifically?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Renamed
one that you're looking at. Huh. But do you have to do something to confirm that you are actually with them?
Yeah, I don't know how that works. You can now target a specific line, but you don't know how to do it? Huh.
On PC, you can communicate with specific teammates.
Oh. That's interesting. I would like it when I play Soldier more often for people to ask for healing. I want people to say I need healing. Because Soldier can't see people's health. And it would be really nice if people would say it. Like, if you have a Soldier on your team, tell him when you need healing, because he can see that. Okay. He can hear that, at least. Hero balance updates. Self-healing abilities now charge ultimate abilities. Oh, wow. As a result, some heroes' ultimate costs have been adjusted. Oh. I was going to say, wow, that just made Roadhog insane. All right, has he been adjusted? Where is he? I need to see him right away. Ultimate, increased by 45%. Okay, that's interesting, because that encourages him to get out there more often and really soak in some damage, because you're being rewarded for soaking in damage, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
That's a pretty big change.
Bastion's ultimate cost is increased by 10% only. D.Va's defense matrix cooldown decreased from 10 seconds to... Oh, so this is the D.Va buff that we're looking for, to make her more viable. Cooldown decreased from 10 to 1 seconds. What? So she can basically use her defense matrix anytime she wants.
Just like always?
Yeah.
Defense matrix is the like shield, right?
Yeah. She can just use it.
Wow.
So I guess the cooldown would begin as soon as it disappears. So you'll have at least 1 second in fire, in the middle of fire. That makes her potentially better than Reinhardt's shield. That makes her better than Reinhardt's shield, in my opinion.
Basically, it's like Reinhardt's shield.
Better, though, because it doesn't need to be recharged. It soaks in 100% damage. It's like immunity.
Yeah.
It takes everything and disintegrates it, meaning that... So if you... And that Reinhardt has to, like, once his shield goes away, he has to recharge it for a good 5 seconds to get it back up again. She's better than Reinhardt now, except her shield's not as big. It's kind of like a narrow one. But still, you get right up tight with her and you're great. The new resource meter has been added. This meter will deplete when the defense matrix is active, then recharge when it's not in use. Oh, there's a catch. Defense matrix takes 10 seconds to reach full charge from empty. At full charge, defense matrix will last for 4 seconds. Defense matrix is now remain active as long as it's assigned and the hotkey is held. Oh, that's
What?
why you
I
guys
don't
are
get
saying
it.
it's like Reinhardt's shield. So I talked for too long, for too soon. It's basically, you've got 10 seconds of charge, and the charge lasts for 4 seconds when deployed. So it's like a meter that sits there, and it's like, this is how much shield you have, and that takes 10 seconds to fill from 0.
Okay.
And then once it's deployed, it starts going down, and it takes 4 seconds to go to 0. So the reason it says 1 second cooldown means you can use your shield for 2 seconds, and it goes to half, and then get rid of it. Then 1 second later, you can like deploy it again, and it'll take the next half away.
Okay.
So really what it's just saying is you can put it out, take it away, put it out, take it away, strategically.
Okay.
It kind of, I've actually always been thinking that Reinhardt's shield needed to be more of an active ability. I thought that Reinhardt doesn't get rewarded for holding up his shield from a gameplay stance. He puts it out, and he just kind of like sits there, and that's boring. I kind of wish that there was a way with Reinhardt that you press something while you're holding your shield that like does another thing, like maybe bounces projectiles if you get the timing right, or that's probably OP,
neat.
but like something to do actively as you're behind that shield, because it can be really boring as Reinhardt. To be a good Reinhardt, you got to just be steadfast and hold that shield, but that's boring.
Yeah.
It should be something that you must have some sort of user input to make it better. In a way, I'm saying nerf the shield, maybe. Nerf the shield and make it only...
Kind of like this.
But make it better if you're doing really good at whatever something. Do a thing that makes it better, but that you have to actively do with either timing or like, I don't know. Self-destruct. Ultimate cost
Wait, what's this toggle defense matrix?
has been added under options and controls. That just means that's what they're saying. Like, so the defense matrix comes out, goes away, comes out, goes away. It's going to be interesting to use. This would have been maybe OP when I went off about that without reading the rest. And I was going to end my discussion with that until I read the rest. All right, self-destruct. Ultimate cost decreased by 15%. That's interesting too. Explosion delay reduced from 4 seconds to 3 seconds. Wow. Explosion no longer damages. Wow.
Oh, wow. Sweet.
Wow. She just got a lot better.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
That's interesting, the developer notes, saying that D.Va isn't selected as often as their other tanks.
Yeah, we feel that a lot of that stems from the underperformance of her damage absorption abilities. We've reconfigured defense matrix to make it more flexible, giving players the ability to use more often. And she'll be, like, it's awesome that, like, a lot of people were calling for buffs that made her a better killer.
Yeah.
And I'm glad they didn't go with that, because she's a tank. We need straight up tanks.
Yeah, totally.
Not characters who, like, no, Reinhardt as it is barely played as a tank.
Yeah.
Like, I've gotten behind so many Reinhardts, and they're just not playing them like a tank. It's just like, you get behind a Reinhardt, be ready for him to charge. Because he's not going to stick with you. It's boring. So he's going to leave. And
I try to stick there.
I like that this... One other thing is, I think tanks should be, like D.Va and Reinhardt should be, their ultimate should be rewarded for blocking damage. Shouldn't Reinhardt's absorption with his shield charge up his ultimate faster? Wouldn't that really encourage him to be a tank?
Well, no, his ultimate is good.
It's very good. It says, stay the fuck away. I'm Reinhardt. You are not allowed within this circle. You come close, I'm ready to use my hammer smash. And I think it would be awesome if he charged it up even faster. Especially if the other team knew that because we just destroyed Reinhardt's shield, he probably has his hammer down. That would be a great way to really make people respect your space.
Huh.
Yeah, his ultimate charges fast enough. What I'm saying is, reduce how fast it charges without the shield out. you guys have to keep in mind, anytime I'm talking for a buff here, I'm talking about a balanced buff. Like, find ways to buff it here, but make it still balanced. I don't want him to just get better.
Yeah.
I want to just see it work differently. And I really do think that make his ultimate charge slower over time, but make it charge way faster when the shield's out. So it balances out. Just encourages people to play him and reward him for having a shield out.
Yeah.
Lucio, sound barrier, ultimate cost increased by 10%. That's
by 10%.
Funny. Because Lucio's was, it's been increased over time through the beta even.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Heck, Tarantula, make it so that Reinhardt's shield doesn't even, or his ultimate doesn't even charge unless you're blocking damage. How about that? That would be incredible, I think. I think that'd be really interesting. And it would also make people stop shooting his shield, maybe. I don't know. Peacekeeper now maintains full damage at longer distances. I wonder how long, because he has huge damage fall off, and that was part of during the beta before the game was released. He used to do full damage like a sniper from a distance almost.
Oh,
and he was way OP, and then they reduced it. Now they're increasing it again. But will deal less damage. Oh, so they've made even less at extreme, more at long. I wonder what long is. Oops. Developers notes. While the game does feel better following the nerf of McCree's close range damage in previous patch, it left him a little too weak. We still haven't even seen this on console, that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So we're increasing his effective distance, making his range similar to Soldier 76's. This should help give players another option while dealing with pesky long-range damage dealing heroes like Pharah and Hanzo. So they say extreme, so I'm assuming like long range. I'm going to guess that this makes him say on... I'm going to assume that long range means, the square in Russia? The first capture point in the Russian map?
Yes.
Volskaya Industries?
Yeah.
I would like to think that long range is from one corner of that square to at least the other corner, or maybe a bit more, so that, like, say, from just as you come around that building, you can see Torbjorn's turret and shoot it and get full damage from that distance.
That would be cool.
Because McCree is pretty useless at taking out Torbjorn turrets if he's there. You shoot it, it's like a pea shooter, and Torbjorn's like, okay, dink.
Yeah.
Like, it's nothing. All right, so
extreme, I'm assuming, is like sniper range?
I'm assuming that strange means, like, say, from the first capture point on Volskaya to the entrance to the second point. Like, something like that, maybe.
From the far corner to the entrance?
From the gate that goes to that next area, that long walk.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
To the entrance to that area, maybe. That is extreme. Or maybe, like, on Route 66, the spawn doors to the corner.
Oh, yeah.
To the first bend in the road. Maybe that's extreme. Whereas long would be maybe from the cart to that corner.
The corner? Yeah.
That's my guess. I think that would be fair. Catechus staff, damage boost. Damage bonus increased from 30% to 50%. That's big. Yeah. Effect will no longer stack with bonus damage provided by another mercy. I didn't even know it did.
No, me neither.
I didn't even know that was a thing. And that seems pretty broken. I'm surprised that was a thing. Multiple mercies, boosting a bastion. Resurrect, ultimate charge costs. I didn't see much of people doing that, so I'm guessing a lot of the community didn't know. Yeah.
We never knew.
Yeah. I had no idea. We did a full mercy team and we noticed that? Wow. Wow, you could really... That could be intense with, say, like, you take 3 mercies and put them on a Genji and just have Genji, going through people, and, like, it would be almost insta-kills. Ultimate charge increased by 30%. So he's not going to be able to resurrect as quickly. Movement is no longer prevented during activation. Oh, so you can keep on running away. Guardian Angel, so she won't die as often when she pops it.
Yeah.
Instantly resets upon use. Oh, so she can just zoom all over. Oh, she's going to be slippery now. Because in the past, it was like a 1 second, half-second cooldown. So, like, when you jump to people.
Right.
Now it's just like, you'll be able to go all over the fucking place.
There's a cooldown for that, though, right?
None.
Guardian Angel? Oh,
Resets
really? Oh!
instantly upon use.
Oh.
That's also going to make it a lot less annoying to follow.
Interesting.
Like
Farah?
I was playing on Hanamura, trying to make it across that gap on the second point when you respawn as the attackers and you want to go across to the patio.
Yeah, yeah.
I've missed that jump because of that fucking little railing.
Yeah.
And like you follow a person.
As Mercy?
Yeah, yeah. You follow like D.Va across, and you're like you're just like, what? But this will like allow you to like just click it again and get back up.
Nice.
All right. You guys think that it only resets upon use of Resurrect? Oh shit! You're right. It's included in the bullets under Resurrect. So it just means, well, why would that matter? I mean, the popping of Resurrect.
I read that only as the alt as well. Shit.
Mercy's ultimate is one of the most powerful abilities in the game. However, players often fly into the fray and die while using it. This update, Resurrect will now take a bit longer to charge, but Mercy will be able to be a lot safer while activating the ability in the middle of combat. In addition, we always intended Mercy's damage boost beam to be their primary method of dealing damage, but it often felt so weak that you were better off pulling out your blaster. This is true. I always did.
Yeah.
To help address this, we've slightly increased its potency. I'll probably still pull out my blaster a lot. Because I find that you're better off, if you're being flanked especially, the guy that you're helping is never going to know and turn around. They never do. It's better off just dealing with the person yourself. And it often catches the person who's trying to shoot you off guard.
Oh, yeah,
Because they do not expect a Mercy to turn around and start shooting at them.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't. All right, Roadhog. So his ultimate increased by 45% to offset the self-healing increase. I self-heal a lot when I play Roadhog, and I'm interested to see if Whole Hog comes out more often.
Yeah. I have to get better at that. I do it. Sometimes I don't play a lot of Roadhog.
It's not the greatest ultimate. It's hard to really work right. It can be very effective in the right room, shooting off cliffs, or especially on the Zenyatta's place in the mountains, and that one capture point on the inside with surrounded by a cliff.
Oh, yeah.
The indoors.
Yeah.
And then that little room.
Yeah.
I've killed so many people knocking them off. That's actually like a Roadhog map, period. Because he can hook people across into the cliff. He can also ultimate people off the cliff while on the point. He can also capture them in that room and just shoot them into the corner and keep shooting them. There's so many things Roadhog can do on that map.
Nepal Sanctum.
All right. Soldier 76, heavy pulse rifle. Spread recovery will begin after a short delay rather than instantly. Oh, so it's going to make it so that burst fire is less effective. He's just become much less effective at long range. So when you fire as Soldier 76 from a distance, you've seen his reticle spreads, and so doing precise hits from a distance is tough with him unless you. What I do is I just go
Right.
And it can be quite effective. Now it recovers with a short delay, meaning.
Wonder how long.
Any amount really is going to make him way less effective from a distance.
Don't you feel like McCree and Soldier 76 are kind of just very similar? They feel similar to me.
Not to me. But how much McCree do you play?
He's like one of my least played.
Not maybe in the past I would have thought that, but when you play enough McCree in a certain way, you get to a point where he's a very unique character.
Okay, yeah.
They both do a very good job behind Reinhardt's shield, if that's what you're talking about. Like, they are characters that should stick with their team, in my opinion. A lot of people, I think, play McCree wrong. They wander around the map trying to get Reaper kills with them, like as though they were the Reaper, and that's not right. McCree should stick with his team and deal with flanking targets. He should like be there, and as soon as he sees a tracer come along, bam, stun, take him out, then turn around and get back taking pot shots behind your Reinhardt or whatever tank you have. But he should be sticking with his team until he's got his ultimate. Then you go find a fucking perch and then like high noon the shit out of them. Base shields increased by 50%. Wait a minute. So, okay. So he's 200 health now. Holy fuck. They worded this weird.
Total, yeah.
They worded this
really
odd.
did.
Base shields increase.
Oh, okay, so he has 50 health and 150 shield, so he has 200.
That's huge. I'm going to play Zenyatta
Nice.
a whole lot more, because I already was starting to like him quite a bit.
Yeah.
But he
I
is
like
squishy.
Zenyatta.
So not only... Zenyatta's just dramatically changed now.
By 50 points, not 50%.
Because
Yes.
In the past, Widowmaker's full charge sniper shot could take 150 health off of a character, meaning that he was used to be an instant kill from Widowmaker
Yeah.
regardless of headshot. Then they nerfed her, so that wasn't a thing anymore.
Uh-huh.
Now they've not only have they nerfed her body shots, but they've also increased his health, so he just became extremely, way more viable.
Nice.
I wonder if it was necessary with the new Ana character, maybe even.
Oh, maybe.
Orb of Discord and Orb of Harmony, projectile speed has been increased from... What?
Projectile speed.
It basically is an instant shot. It basically
Oh.
travels as fast now as a blaster shot from Mercy or D.Va.
Nice.
That's like instant travel.
That's awesome.
It's basically, actually, it's faster than that, I think. It's more like an arrow.
Huh.
It's like, "Toom." Only for the ability orbs, yeah.
Yeah.
So now you don't have to worry. That's a huge game changer. That's huge. Transcendence. Because, I mean, yeah, I'd say the biggest part of that is there's been so many times where I fire a Transcendence orb and I'm like, oh, that went to the wrong guy. And it's a long range one. And I have to wait for it to finish traveling. And that can be up to a full, like, half second to a second to get to say, Reinhardt when I actually intended to hit the Mercy who was low health.
Yeah.
And I have to wait before I can fire it again. So that's big. So now you can just be like, choo, oh shit, choo, 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 choo. That's cool. Movement speed is now doubled upon activation of Transcendence, so you can, from a distance, see that your teammates are getting fucked. Because he's played from a distance often, I did find
get
that
in
with
there.
him, usually I was like, oh shit, they're in trouble, but I can't get there in time to use my ult, even though I have it. But now he's doubled, and then healing
That's
amount
cool.
is increased from 200 to 300 per second. Oh, that just makes your team like...
Ooh.
Oh, that's almost like making your team like closer to invulnerable. While Zenyatta's never had the healing abilities of Lucio and Mercy, he made up for it by dealing more damage. However, his lack of mobility and low health meant that he struggled to find a place in many games. Many maps made him very unusable. To increase his effectiveness, we've made several changes, the biggest of which can be increased shield pool. This will allow him to go head-to-head with more enemies. The Orb of Harmony and Discord changes were also a quality of life change, helping Zenyatta move his orbs around and apply their effects more quickly. Lastly, we've increased Transcendence Healing's throughput. The ultimate was designed to be most effective against sustained high-damage fire, and least effective against short, high-damage bursts like D.Va or Junkrat's ultimates. But due to the amount of healing it provided, there were times when it was possible to even sustain fire to overcome Transcendence output. We've made the healing power and also allowed Zenyatta to move around more quickly when it's active. Makes it much more like an ability that allows your team to push hard, like Lucio's Break It Down. Except it lasts a bit longer, I feel, than Break It Down. But they
How
have to
long
stay
does it last?
closer. You guys think Ana will be Zenyatta's counter? Yeah, I guess maybe. There'll be a lot of counters to Zen. I mean, yeah. It's gonna make killing Zenyatta as Winston a lot harder.
6 seconds is Transcendence?
I'm gonna be much more afraid of going after Zenyatta as Winston now. Because he already, like, even with his 150 health, was kind of scary to go after because of the giant head on Winston allowed him just to be like...
Toss a Discord?
Just lace into Winston and... what else is there? Game options can now enter numerical values for any option, volume, sensitivity, etc. Who needs fucking a tenth of an adjustment on their sensitivity? Like, really? You think you're that sensitive? Like, that you can tell that much? I don't know. Whatever. Controls. Most sensitivity can now be adjusted to 2 decimals. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Out to 2 decimals. 100th. Wow. Oh, man. I'm so MLG that I can feel the P under 100 mattresses. You're fucking kidding me. Gameplay. Mid-match tips can now be toggled on or off. This will... Well, how will I know how to play if I don't have the mid-match tips? Social. Friend request toasts can now be toggled on or off. I don't even know what toasts...
Friendship toast. It's probably some PC thing.
Friend request toasts. Friend notifications can be toggled on. Whispers can now be toggled on and off. That's, yeah, PC. Video, 21:9 aspect ratio support. This is only PC, obviously, but, like, how do they balance that? What, so certain characters, certain players, because they have a 21:9 monitor, are going to have wider field of view? How does that work? That's like cheating, in a way. Like, I don't understand how that works. So buy a 21:9 monitor, or you don't see as much on your peripheral vision as people who did get that monitor? Certain commendations will now appear less frequently.
Yeah, I've seen this screenshot. It's ridiculous.
Well, it doesn't change the field of vision. Well, it has to somewhere. What, do they warp the view then? Because it's one of two things. You give them wider field of vision, or you cut off the top and bottom. Mm-hmm. What does it do? How does it not change? Yeah, how can it not? The max on one is the same on another. Then what does it do? It warps the vision then? Yeah, it's either make Tracer look fat or it gives you more field of vision. I don't understand. Well, it doesn't matter to me. It's a moot point because I don't have PC, so I don't care. All right. My screen plays in widescreen with black on top and bottom. But that's the Alright. Bug fixes. This probably doesn't matter much. Yeah, I don't see anything here. That's some kill cam fixes. There were some issues. Victory Oh, I liked this! Some victory poses would clip into one another.
Yeah.
There's one victory pose where if a Soldier 76 is right in front of a Roadhog, it looked like he was leaning on him, like he was almost like being like cushioned by his belly.
Aw, cute!
Like they were buddies. Yeah, I'm just seeing random stuff. Yeah, okay. Maps, payloads, King's Row will no longer retreat back inside its starting location if the attacking machine fails to push it. Oh, I didn't even know that happened.
Me neither.
Adjusted the hero select screen volume, watch. Okay.
Spectator camera collision to most maps.
Okay, just
added?
Little issues. DVAs sometimes ignored player collision. Okay, that's something I just discovered. Did you know that DVA's mech does damage to people around you when you call it?
No.
I died to it.
Really?
I was next to a DVA, and she called her mech, and I died. It does damage, like a little spread.
That's
it does
so
50
insulting.
damage around you. Yeah, look how many people didn't know.
I did not know that.
It can be deflected?
Totally didn't know that.
What? How does it... What? How does it deflect? What, you knock her mech away? Yeah, I played... Yeah, so few people knew it. I never knew it until, like, it's just...
I've been crushed before.
I don't think it's mentioned many places.
The damage, not the mech.
And I think most people are used to bringing the mech in when they're in a safe spot anyways, often.
Yeah. Like,
they're often from a distance doing little ping shots, and then all of a sudden they get their mech back and they get in. So they're not used to doing it when somebody's near them.
Huh.
Huh.
Wow.
Anyways, Maze Ice Wall would persist in a game world, blah, 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 toggle barrier. Yeah, there's just they're always fixing the Reaper going to unintended locations.
Oh, yeah.
With his Shadow Step.
Yeah, I'll
Like,
bet.
that's in every patch, a new fix for that. Sometimes Roadhog would chain hook targets standing behind him. They fixed it.
That's never happened to me. I don't play him that often, though.
Fixed a bug that caused Winston's barrier to ignore the sound. Okay. Not much else. So, I guess I did want to see more Anna notes on damage.
You want the hard numbers.
I do, because that's what really matters. Like, I need to compare it to everybody else to know how effective she really is. What's the best one, guys? I'm gonna go to this one in here. There's one of them I hate that I've gone to before. That's just I think this is the one I don't like. It's set up weird. Lots of fucking ads. How do you back? How do you go back? There. Back. What? There. Oh, shit. Wiki is shit. I said it. Maybe Gamepedia is better. Okay, so Anna should have been added by now. There it is. Is she in here yet? She's not added, though.
No.
So where do you guys get all this info you
Someone said the top one.
Ew. I just got done saying I don't like Gamepedia.
Yeah. I was just telling you what I saw.
Oh, this is Gamepedia too. What the fuck? Oh, Wikipedia. No, wait. I don't like Wikia. Which one has it, guys? Is it only on Wikia? No one likes Wikia. I didn't see it on Gamepedia. They hadn't added her as a hero anyways.
I bet Wikia's mom likes Wikia. She was at the top? You missed her?
Alright, I'm going back.
Oh, I didn't see her either. And I was looking. Clearly not good enough. Oh, like, learn more about the new hero?
Okay, they did make an entry. It's a stub. Alright, so what do they have in here? What have they gathered? She's 60 years old. That makes her one of the, like, oldest video game characters.
Cool. I like it.
That isn't just a story character on the side. Like, a playable...
She's, like, fighting.
That may be the oldest playable character in any game. Any popular, like, major game. She's as old as Soldier 76. I didn't even know Soldier 76 was 60. I thought he was more like maybe...
1 year younger than Reinhardt? Reinhardt's 58? Or, yeah, 59?
I thought that Soldier 76 was maybe like 52 or something. Like he was getting up there, but he was still like... Huh.
Affiliations? Relations?
So, her daughter is Farah. Wait, Faria.
I guess that's how she spells her name?
So wait, she's Farah's grandmother. That's not Farah, that's not how you spell Farah.
Oh, Reinhardt is 1 year older. Reinhardt is 61.
That's her real name? It is her mother then, okay. I thought she was going to be evil, Anna. I thought that the way that they'd been hinting at the way Farah talked about her, that she was going to be a bad woman. Like, because she looks like she's kind of... Well, she's more like a rogue, I guess. It's funny, her character design kind of reminds me of the old woman in Mad Max.
Ooh, cool.
Like, she's modeled after those women.
Yeah.
Kind of.
I love those women.
Her versatile arsenal allows her to affect heroes all over the battlefield. Okay, blah, 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 blah. I want the numbers. This is her biotic rifle. Hip fire. Wait, she can shoot from the hip with it? Like, just like... So, Widowmaker's becomes an automatic, but hers just shoots 79 while scoped, 80 while for hip fire. So she's... She can no-scope. She can't do headshots, but she can no-scope. How long does it take her to fire again? Reload time, 1.5. Ammo is 6. Rate of fire, 1.1 rounds a second. So it's like... So it's like as fast as rockets. But her rockets
I wonder if it is exactly the same as rockets.
It's pretty much... She's basically an insta-travel rocket shooter, but her shots don't have splash like rockets do. So she'll be used in a lot of situations that she'll be more effective even than Pharah at, like, say, taking down a Torbjorn turret, because her stuff doesn't have travel time. She'll be far more effective at taking down Bastion. In fact, I'd go so far as to say that, I mean, I think she is the Bastion counter of anybody. She's better than Pharah.
How fast is she?
How fast, you mean? What do you mean?
Like, what's her speed of
Oh,
running?
I have no idea. She'll be like everybody.
Yeah.
Overwatch is pretty standard with almost everybody. You have to be a special character to be faster. Anybody with, like, 200 health is standard, and the same walking speed is, like, pretty standard in Overwatch, which I like. I don't like, it would suck if every character was slightly different and you always had to, like...
Well, they are slightly different.
Pharah rockets are also 1.1, so yeah, she's going to be firing as fast as Pharah, doing same damage as Pharah, but with insta-travel, so it's going to get Bastion way faster, because he's going to be dead before he realizes he has to move. With Pharah rockets, you had a little bit of moment to figure out that, oh, I need to get out of here. Duration, reload time is 1.5, which is like, what is Pharah? Pharah's like, she's like, probably about the same as Pharah then.
Okay.
I don't have the numbers with me, so I just have to go by memory. And I think that's like 1.1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. She might be a bit longer than Pharah. All right, and that's pretty much it there. Pharah's is 120 damage her rockets?
1 second reload for her. For Pharah.
I always thought that Pharah's rockets were 80 damage. Maybe it's because I've been, like, in the mind space of the TF2 soldier for too long that I keep thinking 80.
So we'll give her a break.
120 for direct, 80 for splash. Maybe that's why. So if you're shooting next to the person, directly next, it's 80, and then less further away from the hit. Okay. All right. Linear. Okay. Duration cooldown 12 seconds to get that sleep dart.
Duration 5.5 seconds.
5.5 seconds duration. 5 damage.
Cute.
12-second cooldown is a long time, I guess.
Yeah,
duration 5.5. Let's just count. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. I just got hit by a dart by that fucking bitch. Holy shit. And now I'm pissed.
Yeah.
Wow. That is really long.
Sleep darts do not affect Torbjorn's turrets.
Kind of makes sense.
Yeah. Turrets can't sleep.
Damage...
For the biotic grenade.
For biotic grenade is 60 damage. Healing is 100. Area of effect is 4 meters. Which...
What's a meter?
Again, yeah, these guys are just saying it's smaller than Soldier 76's biotic field.
They should work on Bastion. Right? Because he's...
Yeah, that is kind of an odd thing, isn't it?
Kind of human.
Yeah, is he? Lore-wise? He's a robot.
I don't really know. He's more...
But
he's
it works
mobile.
on Zenyatta, and Zenyatta's kind of a robot too. Who knows how that shit works. Yeah. All right. Duration 5 seconds for the biotic grenade.
Omnic.
So it's 5 seconds of increased healing. Cooldown is 10 seconds.
It's not 5 seconds. Oh, would it be 5 seconds of damage as well? So
no.
like...
No, it's not damage over time.
60?
Instant damage.
Okay.
Increased healing for 5 seconds.
Okay.
Now the question is, area of effect must be the initial hit. It must not sit like... I don't think it sits like Soldiers does. So it's not like duration 5 seconds in that spot. I think it's 5 seconds for whoever it hit with that initial blast for the increased healing.
Oh, I was thinking it would be a spot.
Boosted allies receive 100. So it doesn't say there about range. And I'm thinking that it has limited range. Because the way they talked, it says area of effect, that's one thing. But I think, like, the way that it's described on the Overwatch site, it's kind of like she can only throw it a short distance before it explodes. Or can it be thrown halfway?
An arcing projectile that explodes on impact. Any ally caught within the splash radius are healed, and enemies take damage.
Yeah, it looked like she lobbed it in the trailer. She didn't. It looked like McCree's lob instead of Widowmaker's lob. Yeah, it seemed, and they're not noting it here, nor are they noting that on. I guess it's the thing we're gonna have to wait. She can throw it really far.
Projectile.
Okay, Momo Sky says she can throw it far.
Almost as far as Widowmaker's
All right.
Spider-Man.
Because I had a feeling that she was gonna have to get up close to do this stuff. All right, Nano Boost, and this is her ultimate. 50% damage reduction, 50% damage increase, 8-second duration. Speed is 30% increase. You combo that with Genji on his ultimate. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
They're going to be best friends for ultimate pops. They're going to be as effective as Pharah and Zarya.
Nice.
For ultimate popping.
Don't look down too much because it's story stuff.
That's massive. And Reinhardt, without an ultimate, obviously. Reinhardt will be awesome. Who else would it help? A lot. Hell,
combo with Lucio, nearby on speed boost. Yeah. Having 30% speed boost plus Lucio's speed boost. It's stacked, right?
Right. It would make Lucio faster, but I don't think it would speed boost the whole team faster. That would be incredible. If it hit Lucio, made him play his music faster, and thus made the entire team move faster.
I wasn't even thinking about that. Holy shit.
Like,
Symmetra and Ana.
Raising my BPM!
Pharah. Reaper Soldier and Pharah ults. And Winston.
Winston will be a big deal for sure. Yeah, definitely. It's too bad, but it's an ultimate. So, I mean, I want to know how long it takes to charge. It doesn't say that. What's its charge time? In relation to, say, like, the fastest charging ultimate is Tracer. Slowest charging ultimate is Lucio. Where does it stand? Where does this stand?
That's a good question. I used on it on Tracer. It was ridiculous.
Do you have a feeling of like how long it takes to charge, Momo? Since you have some experience here.
There's a couple people in the chat who have played with her.
Every kill got me 20 to 25. Well, isn't ultimate charge based on damage, not kills?
It felt fastish. I think people are saying it's fairly quick.
I'm just so happy that there's a new support character because they were lacking.
Yeah.
We needed more, definitely.
I think so too.
All right, so I guess I'm finally gonna go watch the story trailer. We're gonna cut the segment. I'll get it loaded up here. I gotta go find it first. How long is it?
But we have the best support, Lucio. You love him, Lore. Three minutes, 5 minutes, a few minutes.
It bothers me so much when the things to come up are not the official.
Yeah.
Why? Why IGN? Why GameSpot? Why are those all the ones that... Here. No. Okay, this is introducing her. So that's not the story trailer. We've already seen this.
They gave them special...
Well, let's watch this one last time anyways, because...
Okay.
Higher quality. Here.
I'm securing the objective. Anyone want to join me? I require healing. I have you covered.
We gotta push him back.
Eliminate this target.
Bombs away.
Anna, reporting for duty. Eliminate this target.
It made it so he couldn't heal.
Bombs away.
Anna, reporting for duty. I'm on the attack. Follow me in.
Barrier is failing.
Hitting you with a Nano Boost. Get in there.
Wait a minute.
Some damage.
I didn't even notice that. Look where she gets
Anna,
up to.
reporting
I know.
For duty.
I was thinking that too, but it didn't show
I'm
how.
on the attack.
Like, does she
Follow
have
me.
the
I think
climbing
she is
ability?
climbing.
Like,
Yeah. She must have climbing.
Barrier is failing.
Well, she just jumped.
Hitting
Yeah.
you with a
Then
Nano
how did she
Boost.
get up to that first ledge too?
I don't know.
Anna, reporting for duty.
Can she climb or not? Because in this moment, they only
I'm
show
on
her
the attack.
hop.
Follow me in.
She has no movement abilities, so maybe it was just for the trailer.
Hitting you.
Yeah, because this area, you can't even get up there as a normal character.
I have you in my sights.
Maybe helped her for that part. No.
She just one-shotted a full health Widowmaker.
I have you in my sights.
Was she? I don't think she was full health.
Maybe she wasn't.
Lights out.
You know what, McCree? You deserve it. You should have had her dead by then. I just love that. How shitty this McCree is. It's high noon. You're just standing there.
Lights out.
3, 4.
I hope I play against
5,
people this bad.
5. He's up. Inaccurate commercial. She had added damage on
Why?
her bullets.
How?
Anna, reporting for duty.
Oh, like somebody was boosting
I'm
her
on the
there?
attack. Follow me.
Barrier is failing.
Hitting you with a Nano Boost. Get in there and do some damage. I have you in my sights.
I like this character.
Yeah.
Lights out.
I love her voice. It's
Yeah.
so good.
It's very similar to Farah's.
Yeah, it is.
Rocket jump. That sounds dangerous. All right, so this is the origin story trailer. I'm just gonna pause it here and have it queued up for the next segment. So it's not a cinematic trailer. It's kind of like,
The Alejandro
yeah.
type of thing. That was Soldier 76's trailer.
No. That's a cinematic. I don't think this is CG from those screenshots that was playing there.
It's going to be comic-like?
Yeah, with Anna narrating.
Oh,
all right. So
It
we'll
got
take a quick break, come back, and we're gonna watch Anna's origin trailer.